What's going on, all you GBA type people? My name is StayMusical, and welcome to Top Plays. This is a series in which I will be highlighting what I believe to be the best plays made each week for GBA Season 6. The name is pretty self-explanatory, so without any further ado, let's jump straight into Top Plays for Week 1. In the number 5 slot this week, we have the Facade Megalopony from the New Orleans Pelipers vs Newcastle United match. After sacking up Bisharp to a few Shadow Sneaks from Mega Banette, the Pelipers bring in Megalopony. Megalopony goes for a Fake Out, dealing a good chunk of damage to the Mega Banette. Predicting the incoming Prankster Will-O-Wisp, Megalopony gets burned and proceeds to go for the Facade. With the increase in power from the burn, Megalopony is able to wipe out Mega Banette. Megalopony is then able to knock out Suicune with a Facade as well, giving the Pelipers a solid 3-0 win against Newcastle United. In the number 4 slot, we have a highlight from the Real Marill vs the San Diego Chimchargers game. The Hidden Power Electric Mega Blastoise. Isn't that quite the mouthful? To set the scene, the Marill are in with the Mega Blastoise against the Chimchargers Jirachi. After taking a Thunder Punch, Mega Blastoise goes for a Scald to break the Jirachi's substitute. The Chimchargers switch out Jirachi and go into Gyarados to take little damage from another Scald. With the opposing Gyarados' paralysis, Mega Blastoise is able to outspeed and shock Gyarados by going for a Hidden Power Electric. The Gyarados goes down, and the Marill are able to take out a very annoying defensive Mon on the Chimchargers team. Our number 3 slot this week goes to the Pursuit Trap Spiritomb from the San Francisco Arcaniners vs Milwaukee Sawsbucks match. The game starts out with Infernape being sent out against Hoopa. Expecting the Psychic type move, the Arcaniners immediately switch Infernape out into their Spiritomb, taking no damage from the incoming Hyperspace Hole. Knowing it's an unfavorable matchup, Hoopa is switched out, but not before Spiritomb is able to fire off a Pursuit. With its quad weakness to Dark-type, Hoopa stands no chance and quickly gets KO'd in the second turn of the match, knocking out a big threat on the Sawsbucks team and helping them to win the match later on. In the number 2 slot this week, we have a highlight from the San Francisco Giants and New York Metapods game. I'm of course talking about the amazing sweep by Mega Absol. With a back and forth game between Chansey setting up Stealth Rocks and Zapdos defogging them away, the Giants find a moment where they can safely switch in Absol, while Chansey yet again sets up the Stealth Rocks. Knowing that Chansey can't do much to Mega Absol, the Metapods switch out into Rotom Wash, while Absol Mega Evolves and sets up a Swords Dance. Mega Absol goes for the Sucker Punch, dealing heavy damage, and Rotom Wash Volt switches out into Mega Altaria. With nothing on the Metapods team able to deal with a +2 Mega Absol, the rampage begins. Mega Absol proceeds to knock out Mega Altaria with a Play Rough, Dragalge with a Knockoff, Galvantula with a Sucker Punch, Chansey with a Knockoff, and Rotom Wash with another Knockoff. With an impressive 5 Mon sweep to finish off the game, Mega Absol shows us how absolutely powerful it is. And finally, as for the top play for Week 1, we have another play from the San Diego Chimchargers and Real Marill match. This time, however, we are highlighting a play from the Chimchargers side. And I have one thing to say: Swords Dance Keldeo. Let's set the scene. After the aforementioned Hidden Power Electric from Mega Blastoise onto Gyarados, the Chimchargers send in Keldeo. Keldeo sets up a Swords Dance and takes a hit from Dragon Pulse. Keldeo proceeds to go for the close combat, knocking out Mega Blastoise with ease. The Marill then send in Weavile. Knowing Weavile will outspeed, Keldeo goes for the Aqua Jet, dealing heavy damage before going down to a knockoff. Keldeo's knockout on Mega Blastoise, along with the big damage that got off on Weavile, put the Chimchargers in a great position in which they would later win the game 3-0. It is for these reasons that the unexpected and successful Swords Dance Keldeo was deemed the top play for Week 1. Now, it's your turn. What did you guys think about the top plays for Week 1? What were some of your favorite plays this week? Let us know in the comments section below. That's it for this week's top plays. My name is StayMusical, and I will catch you guys next week for top plays from Week 2 of the GBA Season 6.